So this video is going to be super helpful for you if you're somebody that's looking to get a high quality pair of hair clippers to either cut your own hair at home, to cut your friend's hair at school, or maybe you're a father and you just feel like some of the prices at barbershops nowadays are just way too high, so you just want to cut your kid's hair at home. Or if you're a beginner barber who doesn't have a lot of money to spend on clippers, or even if you're an experienced barber that just wants to get a new pair of clippers and you just don't feel like spending hundreds of dollars on clippers. I've been a licensed barber and barbershop owner since 2011, and I've gotten a chance to use a lot of different clippers over the course of my career. So I think it's pretty safe to say that I know a thing or two when it comes to what's a good clipper versus what's not a good clipper. Now, the main tools that you're gonna need to execute a good haircut are hair clippers, hair trimmers, some scissors, or as professional barbers call them, shears, and a shaver. You're also gonna need combs and brushes and cleaning supplies and things to disinfect and properly sanitize your equipment. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, make sure you do, because I definitely will be talking about all of that type of stuff in future videos. But in this video specifically, I'm gonna be talking about what I feel is the best quality of hair clippers that you can get at the most affordable price. So regardless if you're cutting at home for fun, or you want to take barbering serious, or are taking barbering serious, you can be sure that the clippers that I mentioned in this video will definitely get the job done and get the job done well. So let's talk about it. Now, the first thing you're gonna need to do is go to Amazon.com and search TPOB clippers. At this point in time, these are the best clippers you're gonna find at the most affordable prices. Now, what they've currently got going on is this package deal right here, which is actually pretty dope because it comes with a hair clipper, a shaver, and a trimmer for just $125. So with this package right here, you can literally have 3 of the main tools you're gonna need to execute a good haircut. And then he even has some shears right here for $100. So if you add those to the cart, now you got a clipper, trimmer, shaver, and a pair of shears, which is what you're gonna need to execute a good haircut. Now, if you take a scroll down the page, you'll see a bunch of different clippers at very affordable prices. $84 for these, $109 for these. These right here are only $32, but again, these are a trimmer. What trimmers are used for is for the lining up, the edge up. Hair clippers are what you use to buzz down the hair, fade yourself out, and all of that fun stuff. But what's great about the TPOB products is a lot of professional barbers use these tools. And when we're in barbershops and suites cutting all day long, we may do 10, 15, 20 or more haircuts a day. And these TPOB products work amazing at allowing us to do that. Now, if you're currently in the barber industry, there's probably a pretty good chance you've heard of TPOB. And it's a brand that's a very polarizing brand because it's ran by a very controversial person. He's the type of person that you either love or you hate. So depending on what side of that fence you fall on can definitely influence your decisions when it comes to whether or not you want to purchase the TPOB products. But if you're just here because you want a high quality professional clipper at an affordable price, you don't care about none of that. You just want to spend your money on something that's going to work, last, and get the job done. And that's exactly what these clippers will do. A couple other clippers I'd recommend that you look into are made by Wahl. And the first one I'm going to show you is the Wahl Legend, if I could spell it right. These clippers at times of video, as you can see, are only $111. And these are awesome clippers. In fact, these were my go-to clippers for a while. They work very, very well. And the company Wahl has been around for what seems like thousands of years. So they're a very credible brand and their products are high quality. Now you might be thinking, well, Marv, I was in Walmart the other day and I seen some Wahl clippers. Should I just get some of those? And the truth is, sure, you could. For example, you'll see this one, $59 over here. And there's some in Walmart that are even cheaper. But if you're trying to get the type of power and quality of cutting that you're gonna get from using a professional clipper, I wouldn't recommend getting any of those clippers from Walmart. Unless you absolutely had to and that's what your budget was, like 30, 40, 50 bucks. But I promise you, if you were to spend the money and get this Wahl Legend for 111 bucks, you'd be very happy. Another clipper that they make that you'd be happy with is the Wahl Magic Clip, which is this clipper right here. Now, this clipper is a few dollars more. It's $129. But this one is a favorite by barbers all over the world. Barbers have loved this clipper since it first dropped, and it's still being used by millions of barbers all over the world every single day. It's a really, really good clipper. And at the time of this video, it's priced at $129. Now, one thing I want to be clear about is the clippers that I've mentioned in this video are all cordless clippers. And yes, there are some good corded options out there for you, definitely within your budget. But at the decided I want to show you cordless clippers just simply because it is so much better to cut hair without a cord twisting around your arm or twisting around your legs, or you going to cut your kid's hair and they go to run out the bathroom and they trip over the cord. Cordless is definitely the way to go nowadays. Now, there was a time when using cordless clippers would not be something I recommended to do because the power and cutting quality and battery life just wasn't there. But nowadays, those are no longer big concerns because, again, the clippers that I'm showing you in this video are clippers that are used by professional barbers every single day, all day long in barbershops. So if you're somebody that's just trying to cut your own hair or your friend's hair at school or your kid's hair because you're trying to save some money, I promise you, as long as you take care of these clippers, you clean them up very well, you oil them, they will last you a very long time. Now, there are a handful of other brands that are very popular amongst professional barbers, such as Babyless, JRL, Stylecraft, Gamma, Andis. So feel free to explore some of those brands on Amazon, on YouTube, and do some research, read the reviews, watch some YouTube clipper reviews. But just know that a lot of the clippers that you're going to find from those brands are going to cost a lot more than the clippers that I've shown you in this video. Which some of you might be thinking, what? More than $130? Yes, there are clippers that are running $200, $300. And some of them are great clippers. Most of them, in my opinion, are overpriced, especially nowadays when you can get high quality clippers at the price points that I've mentioned in this video from brands like TPOB and the couple wall clippers that I showed you. But if you're somebody that just wants to do your research, see everything that's out there, feel free to do so. Just keep in mind that a lot of the clipper reviews you'll see on YouTube, at least, will be done by professional barbers who either, one, work for the companies or have received the clipper for free in exchange for doing a positive review on the clipper. Which I'm not saying that's right or wrong, but what I am saying is that in those type of scenarios, there's gonna be a good chance that the person doing the review has some bias because they either work for the company and they don't want to make the company look bad, or they've agreed to give a positive review. So they might feel very comfortable pointing out the positive stuff about the clipper. They ain't gonna say nothing negative. Me, on the other hand, I don't work for any clipper companies and I'm not doing any paid reviews for clipper companies. There was a time I did back in the day when I first started my YouTube channel. I'd be open to do some of that. Now, I ain't doing it, which is great for you because I can just give you the honest truth. I can speak from an honest perspective without nothing to worry about because I don't work for any of these companies, which I'm sure you love because you want to have an unbiased and truthful review on a clipper, right? So if you haven't already done so, make sure you subscribe to this channel, at least if you're a barber or interested in becoming a barber and you want to stay up to date on the latest clippers that come out, because there are clippers coming out all the time, and you just want to hear honest and truthful insights into what it is you're looking to spend your hard-earned money on. If this is the only time you plan on coming across my content because you're just simply a do-it-yourself hair cutter, I hope you got what you came to get. And if you decide to pick up any of the clippers that I mentioned in this video, you can feel pretty confident that they're going to last you a while as long as you take care of them.